So let's do the crust estimation. Yeah, it looks like it.
We just got set up here. It's Saturday morning. It's starting to crack light. We got birds gobbling right on top of us. There's some pines right behind us here. There's one or two of them roosted. 75 to maybe 100 yards. But they're close. So there's a chance they might end up coming right off the roost in the field here. So we're on them. Should be a good morning. Hopefully we can punch a tag right away. Jimmy's got some nice talons. It's Saturday, May 3rd here. Rolled into Wisconsin last night. Was hoping to get out and do a little bit of scouting last evening, but we had a bunch of errands to run. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get out and try and pin some birds down. Luckily, Jim's been putting in a lot of work on his properties, trying to pin them down and been locating a lot of them. He's been seeing them out in a lot of these fields, so he gave me the invite to come out here this morning, and sure enough, right where we set up this morning, birds were hammering right behind us. Unfortunately, I don't know if they heard us coming in here or what, because like these birds are probably, I would say 75 yards or less from us off the limb. They pitched down right behind us, never came out into the field, were completely silent after they hit the ground. Shortly after that, we had 9 jakes and 5 hens come out in the field. The jakes kind of picked their way across the field and went off to the south of us here. And then the hens just looped around, came right back, and they hung out in the spread for probably 25-30 minutes. It was shortly after that, we had 3 toms hammering across the road right off the roost. And then eventually they fired back up, came out in the field and worked their way right across the road. As you can see, they came in the spread, got a little bit antsy. I don't know. I thought for sure they were going to commit, but they kind of chickened out on the old spinning strut. They started working away, and I just couldn't get a bird to separate for the longest time. And finally, when they did, they were out 43 yards I stepped it out at, and just had one on the right side get far enough apart and where I felt comfortable shooting, and pulled the trigger and he dropped. So we got our first tag here. punch for myself for the 2025 season. It's been a rough spring for me so far. I've been trying to hunt a lot in Iowa with the recurve and just haven't been able to capitalize on one yet. But was a good feeling to bring out the shotgun this morning and even the score. So this is my first bird of the year, first tag punched here in Wisconsin for 2025. I'm done for third season. We might try and get out with some buddies, do some hunting here still this week. Otherwise, I'm gonna try and get out next week. I got 2 tags for fourth season. Jim's got a couple tags also. And we got a few other hunters lined up to get out. Brennan and Ross are gonna be coming into camp sometime next week. So we'll be doing a lot of hunting here the next 6-7 days. Looking forward to it.
You want a site that's built to last, has been proven, has a lifetime warranty, and is made right here in the USA. HHA makes sites for all archers, all skill levels, and for all users. Whether you're flinging arrows in the backyard or going on the trip of a lifetime, trust isn't built overnight. It's built by being number one for decades. HHA.
Hey guys, we're out here in central Wisconsin. We got the birds gobbling this morning. Hopefully they just come across the field and read the script. Gonna be an exciting morning. Hammer down today.
It's May 4th here today, Wisconsin. I tagged out yesterday, so we hooked up with our buddy Colton here this morning. He had a tag, and he's been chasing them pretty hard here the last week. Hasn't had any luck. Decided to come out to one of his properties he has permission on. He said there's a bunch of birds out here, and sure enough, there was. Got out here, set the bear net blind up, and we had 4 or 5 toms gobbling in this woods all north of us. As you can see, this one just put on a pretty good show this morning, come across the field in the fog and got along this edge. We had another tom come out, and we had a hen working, got her fired up, and she kind of started coming, and it just coaxed them all to finally come in. He came right tight down this edge, right to the decoy. Colton dropped the hammer on him. Congratulations, bud.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I appreciate you guys coming out here today, and can't thank you enough for that.
Looking forward to get out and do some more hunting this week with him. We're taking his nephew out, Hunter. So hopefully we can get him a bird also when fourth season comes here in 2-3 days. So, but for us, we're pretty much done for now till Brennan and Ross get up here, and hopefully we can keep the hot streak alive. Good work.
All right. Thanks, my man.
We're out here on a piece that we thought might have some birds roosted in it. Turns out that it didn't, but we've had 3 gobbles from other directions, so there's a good chance that one could come across the road, or we could have one come from behind us yet. So we're gonna keep waiting, sitting, calling, and see what we can try and bring in. Well, we had a decently exciting morning. Heard them 3 gobbles. Had 5 hens come out, and 2 of them come about 40 yards from us and dusted in a sand pile. So, kind of a cool morning, but didn't see any toms or jakes. But hopefully we'll get on some later. Well, we're out here on another permission spot, and we just saw a tom and 4 hens in a field. Not too far, maybe, well, pretty far, 500 yards, but they're in the area. And then we saw 2 hens about 200 yards that way, so hopefully there's a tom in between that'll come check out on this field. I didn't miss. That took a lot more patience than I wanted it to. Well, yesterday, me and Mike sat, we saw about 4 hens, no toms or jakes came in. This morning we had another 5 hens come in, but a couple gobbles. And then we come to a secluded field back here. Sat for about an hour, heard a couple muffled gobbles. We got up, and then about 150 yards in the field, there was this tom was strutting out. Watched him for about 45 minutes, and then called to him, finally made up his mind that he was gonna come in, made a beeline for it, and he got dropped 20 yards at the decoys.
Yeah, this hunt wasn't easy. We worked really hard for this one. Kind of like how this year's been. This hunt was for you, Hunter, to really celebrate your tough year and what you've overcome as a family, and for you and your sister and what you've gone through, and just super proud of how much grit you guys have shown this year, and really shows, what your mom and your dad, taught you growing up. And it's great to see you pass your dad's legacy on and continue to hunt and be successful, and can't wait to see what else you have going on in life here. So here's to many more of these birds.
21-3.